Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do is walk you through the fan page funnel. Now, this is the exact funnel we use in our business at Get 10,000 Fans, and it absolutely crushes it. And if you do this exactly the way that I'm about to show you in this video, or that's outlined in this diagram, you will succeed online. But there's a lot of moving parts here and a lot of elements, and if you miss just one, you could potentially spend more money on advertising than you make. So this is all about being profitable, and it's all about just designing a funnel so that works on autopilot, so you can go out and enjoy your life and not have to just stress out over, making a living. So here we go. It all starts with your squeeze page. So the first part of the funnel is the squeeze page, and this typically gets installed. It's a custom tab that's installed on your Facebook fan page. So you would drive traffic to the custom tab, which is the squeeze page. Now, on the squeeze page, you could offer some type of bribe, some type of free content that helps your target audience. This could be a video, it could be a PDF, it could be a mind map. Anything that's going to, move them from point A to point B. Point A being where they are now, point B being where your product will ultimately take them if they follow your advice. So that's the squeeze page. It all starts with the squeeze page, which is basically an opt-in form, so they can type in their name and email address to get the free thing that you're giving away. So the next part of the funnel is the content page. Now, this is where you deliver the free thing. So if it's a PDF or a video, you deliver that on the content page, and you don't ask them for the sale yet. You just deliver the content. We've been testing this lately at Get 10,000 Fans, and it's working great. We give a little bit of content, helpful, useful but incomplete content, and then we have them click a button below the video that takes them over to a sales page so they can learn more about the actual product. So then once they go through the sales page, then you want to take them to, of course, your checkout page. And then once they check out, you're going to send them through a series of, you'll notice here it says OTOs. What this basically is an upsell. So if you're selling, let's say, some type of information, the best type of one-time offers or upsells, we learned this from one of our marketing courses that were our marketing classes that we attended. It's basically called speed and automation. So the upsell should be, let's say, information, or I'm sorry, the product, let's say, is an information product. The first upsell could be something to speed up that process. So if they have to go through and consume the information and then go and do a bunch of stuff, if you can anyway speed that process up, that is the perfect thing to offer for a one-time offer. So if you're doing some type of how-to information on how to go do something, and you could offer like an installation service of a piece of software, or like in our case, we offer templates. We show you how to, in one of the products we offer, we show you how to install a custom tab, and we give you the code to do it. But then for the upsell, we offer a pre-designed, beautiful custom tab templates. So it just makes things, faster. So that's a great type of upsell. And then you want to continue down the line. If they purchase that upsell, you can send them to another page that makes another offer. It doesn't have to be like the speed and automation type, but it has to be something related. So in our case, like we like to offer, by the time they get to the end of our funnel, we like to offer them Facebook ads training. We have this Facebook ads course called Facebook Ads Academy, and that's what we offer for one of the second, I think it's the second or third upsell. And then once they get into or purchase the products, then they go into the members area. And that is basically all the moving parts of the funnel. You have the squeeze page, the content page, sales page, checkout page, and then upsells, and then members area. Now, you'll notice over here we have these emails, right? And then we have this thing down here called the bucket. Emails over here, the bucket. So here's how this works. Basically, all of the leads that come in your funnel are not going to purchase your product. It's just the fact of life. They're not all going to purchase. It'd be awesome if everyone that came through our funnel, all 100% of them purchased, but it's just not the case. Sometimes it takes a little more information, a little more time. Kind of like when you're, first involved in the dating process. You don't just go for the gusto. Sometimes it takes, a little warming up, little dinner, a little wine, So day one, again, you just want to send some helpful information. Basically, you could just take information from this content that you created and kind of just, drip it to them over time. So if your content page has like a 10-minute video full of great content, or 15 minutes, or it's a really long PDF, you could really chunk that information down or break that information down and send an email on day one that just talks about one little piece of that content. So you notice here it goes from day one and then it goes over to content page. So just a small little tip from this original piece of content. Day two, send another one. Day three, send another one. And ultimately what happens is after they go through your autoresponder series, they end up in what we call the buckets. So they're done with the autoresponder. They're not going to get any more automated messages. And then now with the bucket, it's basically that's your broadcast email list. So then you can go over here and just email the bucket list and send them more useful content, send them to webinars, send them to launches, JV promotions, special offers that you might have. And then if you mail this, I'm not sure exactly what we do, but I think we email this like once a day, to be honest with you. I think it's once a day. We email one of these types of things to the bucket list. And if it's content, again, you'd give some good, useful content and then put a link underneath the video, if it's video, to go and purchase a different product of yours maybe, or an affiliate product, something like that. But you want to do some type of, the content works the best. Or if you're going to do webinars, that's great too. We don't do a ton of webinars. But any one of these is fine. And then, of course, if you have a new product launch coming, you'd want to launch it to to the bucket list as well. And then if we move over here to the checkout page, some people do this. I'm not sure if we do this or not anymore. I'd have to check, but there's an order. Basically, this is an opt-in form on the order page. So you could, instead of just letting them check out, you could ask them to opt into a list, then check out. And if you do that, you could do the same kind of thing. You send out an email that says, hey, I noticed you you got through the checkout process, almost all the way through the checkout process, but you didn't quite finish. Can you let me know what happened? Did you have a problem? You could start out with you could start this email series with that tone instead of, it's going to be different, of course, than if they came through the squeeze page. So this is just kind of like a helpful type, follow-up series that says, hey, I noticed you didn't buy. Did you have any problems? Then maybe the next day, if you could send them a survey and just keep touching base, finding out what's going on and why they're not making a purchase. Really, that's really what you want to do with something like this. And now they'll eventually, after day 7 or day 8 or whatever it is, they'll end up in a bucket. So you'll have 2 separate buckets, one for leads and then one that went through the checkout page. And again, all of this is really optional. This is optimal, I should say. It's optional, and yet it's optimal. If you do this, you're going to have great results. But to start, you really want to just focus on the squeeze page, content page, sales page, checkout page, OTOs, and then, of course, your members area. That's the gist of the fan page funnel, or any marketing funnel for that matter. So yeah, take a look at this and see where you can, how similar yours looks to this setup. But this is basically our setup, and it's just crushing it lately. It's working fantastic. And the great news is we're actually launching the fan page funnel here in a couple of weeks. I don't have the exact date yet, but we're going to actually walk you through each one of these sections of the funnel so you can get this set up in your business if you don't already have it set up. And we'll also be able to help you one-on-one or maybe in a group setting. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but we're going to be able to, if you want our help, we'll actually help you get this set up in your business. More of like a coaching one-on-one type thing. So look for that. Look for that in a couple of weeks here. And then that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon.